Okay, Donald, we're going to break you there for a moment because Jim Carney has now battled his way into the dressing room, presumably with some of the players. Let's go over to Jim straight away.
Well, in a crowded but happy dressing room, I'd like to speak first with Tomás Mulcahy. It's the dream of every hurler to play for his county, Tomás. It's a bigger dream to captain your county. What's it like to captain your county to the McCarty Cup?
It's just a wonderful feeling at the moment, Jim, and I don't think it's sunk in yet. I suppose sometime tomorrow morning. But we're just happy for everybody that's involved.
Better balance, I think, in attack.
Okay, Donald, we're going to break you there for a moment because Jim Carney has now battled his way into the dressing room, presumably with some of the players. Let's go over to Jim straight away.
Well, in a crowded but happy dressing room, I'd like to speak first with Tomás Mulcahy. It's the dream of every hurler to play for his county, Tomás. It's a bigger dream to captain your county. What's it like to captain your county to the McCarty Cup?
It's just a wonderful feeling at the moment, Jim, and I don't think it's sunk in yet. I suppose sometime tomorrow morning. But we're just happy for everybody that's involved in the team, the selectors, the panel. We carry this 26 panel, and we've trained hard since October, and I think we deserved it today.
My friend Dr. Con Murphy in Cork said a couple of minutes ago that it was thrilling to win and thrilling to watch such a great game from the dugout. On the field, how did it feel to you, Tomás?
From the very start, Jim, it was very warm out there. I think there wasn't a puff of air there. I think there was a lot of water being thrown around. But there's 70 minutes, it's very fast, it's a short time, you come in at half time and back out again, you know, so we're just happy that.
And your own goal, Tomás, shades of a few years ago.
Well, no matter who gets one today, Jim wants to go win, you know, and I'm just happy for the rest of the lads.
To a banker, a nice lodgement in the bank.
Oh yeah, definitely so. Well,
Kevin Hennessy. Kevin Hennessy, they said before once or twice that maybe you weren't the man that you were. I don't know what that meant, but what do you think of it today?
They were probably right previous days, you know. I mean, look, the game boils down to if the ball bounces for the end of the day. If you're lucky enough to be in the right place at the right time, you know, I was lucky enough to be in the right place a few times today, and that's the way it works, you know.
In that second half, Kevin, you seem to make a lot of room. The ball was coming in. You seem to be moving out, letting fellas flying in. Those tactics, they certainly work.
Well, they worked today. Other days they might have worked. We tried hard, and they came off today, and when they come off, nothing can go wrong, you know.
Thanks very much, Kevin,
Thanks,
and well done. Ger FitzGerald, we've met twice already today. It's nice to talk to you again. Ger, they say that you're a calm kind of fella, laid back, but you must have a stirring in your heart right now.
I'm fairly fast now, alright. It was beaten fast about 10 minutes ago when they were coming at us, but we held on, thanks to God, and we won in the end.
And a real tough, hard game for you, Ger, out there in the wing.
Very hard, yeah, very hard. A lot of running, but I'm wrecked now, but we have a few points tonight and we'll relax, we'll get over it.
Good, well done, Ger, yeah. Well, Sean O'Gorman, everybody around Croke Park is raving about your performance this afternoon. It's been said that you had a few disappointments in the past, but tell us about that first before you tell us about today.
Today, I don't believe in any disappointment after today.
Yeah,
today makes up for everything.
It's been a long haul for you, Sean, but the game went so well for you today. How did you read it yourself? It mightn't be fair to ask you.
Yeah, when you're on the side, you don't notice how other fellas are playing or how you're playing yourself. You just concentrate on the ball. And I thought we were after blowing it there, after missing two great chances just after half time. And I thought our chance was gone, really, honestly I did. But there's great spirit. Father of mine and Gerald here has tremendous spirit on his side, and there was no give up. We kept playing away all the time. I think we never gave up, and that was what won it for us for the finish.
As a player, Sean, did you feel, as everybody did around the ground, that it was played at a very fast pace?
It was fantastic. It was draining out, it was really sapping. It's the greatest game I ever played in, without a doubt, you know.
The job has been done now, John. I'm sure you're looking forward to the homecoming.
We'll get over next round.
Well, I'd say Sean O'Gorman will get one hell of a welcome in Cork. Well done, Sean, and many congratulations. Ger Cunningham, nice to see you again, Ger. We've met in winners' dressing rooms before, and maybe once or twice in a losers' dressing room. How is the feeling still, Ger, after all these years?
Jim, the feeling gets better and better. I think you can never get enough of these things, you know. Winning in All-Ireland must be one of the best things, or one of the best feelings anybody could get. Fantastic feeling.
They say sometimes, Ger, in all sports, the goalies have to be a bit mad, but I'd say right now you're mad with happiness.
It was fantastic. I think it was a great team performance, you know. The lads outside deserve great credit. I'm glad for everyone, for the team, backroom staff, for the supporters. They wrote us off again today like tourists. I think we proved the point today.
Well done, Ger.
Thanks, Jim.
Well, Gerald McCarty, I'm delighted to see you, Gerald, a great friend of mine down through the years. I was a wonderful admirer of yours as a player, and it's exciting to see you back here as a mentor now. Gerald, it was a little difficult for you today, Gerald, because you probably long to be out there yourself.
Well, I don't know about that, Jim, really. The pace of that game today was really tremendous. I think, quite honestly, our lads deserve great credit. To come 7 points down in an All-Ireland final, when you went into it as underdogs in the first place to begin with, it's a fantastic effort on behalf of the lads. But while we were a little worried before half-time, we always felt that the lads did have that capacity to come back. and they proved it in the second half. There's nothing wrong with Cork Hurling, and I hope the people who wrote us off throughout the year will have another look at Cork Hurling and see it's not too bad.
As your minors, a sensational comeback in the minor game. So, Gerald, I'd say you have no fears about the future of the old game down there.
No, it was a tremendous day for Cork Hurling, really.
Well, now tell us a little about this man who's beside you, Father O'Brien.
This man, it is rumoured, might have to go to Rome to have the whole thing ratified out there.
And you'll go with me as my chauffeur.
Well done, Gerald.
They do say that there's a chance of him being canonised, but there's certainly no chance of me, I think.
Well done, Gerald. Many congratulations, yes. Father Michael O'Brien, in many ways, this is the Players' Day, but in some ways, too, it's Father O'Brien's Day. Everybody in Cork has waited for you to be up here with the McCarty Cup winning team, because you pretty much won everything else with them.
Well, Jim, you know, it takes a team effort, and I said a few raw things at half-time to them. We were playing with a 10-man team up to half-time. But that's some of the lads didn't seem to realise we were in the Ireland final, but I think they got the hang of it at half-time. And they went out there and they huddled, like I told them, I said, 35 minutes left after 12 months, hard slog. And ye did it, ye deserve it, get out there and win it.
And the other 5, we'd better make sure they're nameless for the moment, Father O'Brien, but they did you proud in the second half.
I wouldn't name them or anything, but they're always, if anybody expects 15 players to go out and play for 60 minutes out in the pitch or 70 minutes, they're in crowd cuckoo land. They weren't bad players. They were good players, very, very good players, and they were players that came into the game, and we made switches. We have an understanding. There are 26 on the panel. Our shops still come on. There was no rancor, no bitterness. If you're not good enough, if you're tired or otherwise, remember last night was a tough night. We had 6 young fellas, 7 young fellas on the team today. But it's one for all and all for one, and I only take a portion of that credit.
One thing about them, Father O'Brien, you know these fellas so well. Apart from the hurling, they must be a bit special to you.
23, yes, I told them I'm very, very fond of them. 23 of 26 came under my wing in one way or another.
And all you've won in the past, Father, how does it all compare with this one?
Well, I'm not a man for talking about these things, but we weren't favourites. We were written off by every... Well, be careful, there'll be liable action. Nearly all the press wrote us off today. That we were only, somebody nearly called us donkeys or something, but that we played out, a Corkman said we played out All Ireland in Thurles, and I told them that we could do better than that. We went out and we played better second half, I believe, than we played in Thurles.
Well, many congratulations, Father O'Brien, and immense credit to you.
Thank you, Jim Carney, and you're a man from the West, and, you know, you can be proud of Galway. There was a dirty stroke in the game, and that's what it's all about to me.
Yes, I share that view. Well said, Father. Many congratulations to you. And one of the lads you're most proud of, Tony O'Sullivan. Tony, we spoke briefly on the pitch. It was a crowded scene out there. It's a little more relaxed now, and I met Mary O'Sullivan, who is the happiest woman in Croke Park today. But Tony, you've been through this, 82, 83, you came and won your medal in 86. Now 4 years on. The feeling, however, it still must be the same. Must be a fantastic feeling.
Oh yeah, Jim. To win an All-Ireland on any occasion, whether it's your first, your fourth, it doesn't matter. Great feeling. We got a bit of a fright. We probably came in as underdogs. We didn't mind that fact. We started off well. We got a good goal too, Kevin. But then we went completely out of the game, and in fairness to Galway, they came back and out-hurled us. They got picked off some great scores, and still we were only 5 points down at half-time. There was a strong breeze there, and we still felt we had a chance. We came out after half-time, and we probably missed a few scores, but we didn't panic, which is probably the main thing. And then a few switches in the attack, and we all started. It
worked like a dream, yeah. Well, Tony, a great tradition. 27 All-Irelands now, and the footballers, of course, successful too. There must be something special about going back to Cork after winning one.
Oh yeah, it's a fantastic occasion, yeah. And in fairness to supporters, like the fellas down through the year when probably nobody gave us a chance at the start of the year.
I'd say you'd like to see them out tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, we're looking forward to that. Yeah.
Well, Tony, you'll be proud of them and they'll be proud of you, and deservedly so. Well done, Tony O'Sullivan. Back now to the studio.
I was just trying to remember there if I'd said anything bad about Cork in the last few weeks. I'd hate to have a priest curse down on top of me. Now, earlier